Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big. So much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
What a start to this one. His second of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Bottom of the first. And on the hill, Ryan Yarborough.
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent effort.
Also was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it?
Easily. Triple.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball. Put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
To third, in with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Hector Neris gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game to face his former team.
You must split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
See, fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball.
Line drive, caught.
The bat in this ball game, 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off.
Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have it really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stick.
A change being made at first base. Nationals turn to a pinch runner, John Birdie. Pitcher now, Archie Bradley. And he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team.
Archie Bradley.
Day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Well done, drives in the run.
Giovanni Gallegos trying to protect this lead.
Now pitching for number 65.
Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Rounds the bases, and the Nationals walk it off in extra innings.
A back and forth ball game. You get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the home.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Just about ready to go. Pitching in our game today, Spencer Turnbull.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel?
We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound in this one, Corey Kluber.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one. Rather than pulling up at second.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. Great job of staying tall on that hanging slope. If you collapse on the backside, you'll take a good pitch to hit and pop it up. That time, really good pass at the baseball.
He flexes his power with that swing. 3rd home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a
diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error. Fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking,
and it's gone. Home run. Patrick Wisdom leaves the yard, his 2nd of the year, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. Zingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it. Square to base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate. Swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
On the ground, right side. Over to Konerko. And the inning is over. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6.
105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking. And these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that. Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Turnbull is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Seth Lugo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Lugo.
Swing of the bat in this ball game, and now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No, that at bat had a lot.
Diego Castillo, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
The barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Five now.
Everything was on time and fluid. And
here's Acuna now. He's not.
Now back.
Showing off this chin play of the game. Swing when this team really needed it. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play. Runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Sergio Romo. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
The first hitter he faces just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Back to the top of the lineup, Craig Biggio getting ready to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate, right? Continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And they take a 2-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take game 1 of the series on the road.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game.
Will be the show as action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Ralph Kiner. He of course leads their team at home run. Underway, getting the nod in this one, Brady Singer. What do we have on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spot under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get. Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions, hot shots like that. That's why they call it to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
They take a 1-0 lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a very nice.
0-1. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was.
Michael Conforto blasts one out, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Cross to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's the bottom of the first, and on the mound, Mike Minor. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out.
Well, that's always the key to a nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
That's a great play for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive.
And a pitch. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. 1, 2, 3, go the White Sox.
Really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just
an automatic double as it hops the fence. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball.
Oh! Matt Olson goes deep. His second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. And down on strikes.
Team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
0-2 now. The punch out there, and 1 away.
Perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning. Into that one, great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up. Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing. Got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand.
That's one, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, they had the chance to turn and balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back.
2. Right through there, got it. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job. Swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He wasn't able to elevate with this kind of velocity. So critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And out of here. An absolute blast to left. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3. Looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mike Minor is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Ryan Brazier. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Ryan Brazier.
But he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past for a strike. Hot shot to third. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's going to get into the corner. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
I really like that.
Got him. Good job of damage control.
Good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force, and that is that. Chapman comes in to take over, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to.
In the air, center field. And that'll do it. The Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win. Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here. And today on the hill, Austin Gomber. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
The key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Bo Bichette.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But
on the ground to third. Gets it to first, and that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Bottom of the first. And our pitcher in this game, Rich Hill. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Johnny Damon. First offering misses the mark. In the air out towards right center. Carlson under this one. Calls it in. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just overmatched on that fastball.
And down on strikes. And that's the third out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 3. The Guardians go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Really love the pitch sequence right there.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if the hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Bichette blasts one out. His 4th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. The Twins
execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. Ending the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here.
Well, we'll hope as that's the third out.
Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate.
It's second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 out.
Fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP.
Jose Abreu goes deep, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
The offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes.
And not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit. No, that's not the best. Hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That one felt good. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Homer's always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands
on. A towering shot to right, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many mounts. Sometimes when that runner breaks, everybody panics, especially the pitcher, and then you don't make the play.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Miller. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because
another homer, third home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-0.
Either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit. Just kept it middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Temple played Pepper with the mitt to give something up here in turn.
And a swing and a miss. Good job.
Exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, his first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 5-1. That's a laser base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air on. Very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Throws to first. And he's out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
That one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it. It'll take long to get a result for that at bat. There's nothing cheap, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And brings on a new reliever, Matt Bush. This is his third time out this year.
Matt Bush.
I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing. Seeing the ball very well in this one. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play. Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Turned on it and go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Defensively, just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
There in time.
Well, that's a huge ball.
And there's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now he turns and heads for second. The tag, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all three. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a
big showing last season. Fernando Tatis Jr.
And Boog, a big power season for him last year, up over 40 home runs. So he's obviously a very important.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get
done for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Kenta Maeda. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher.
For the Marlins lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, game rounds during batting practice today, so impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes. With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance.
Matt Carpenter leaves the yard. 3rd home run of the season, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 2-0. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 gone.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That
cut on and miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that right there.
Swings and misses. That's out number 3.
After the leadoff single, tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base. The other way, they've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise.
First with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Marlins leave 1. Pitch. Ground ball right side, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket. So you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job. But for me, it starts with a well broken in.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 3-0. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
To it, as you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trick.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That ends the frame. Rangers go down quickly there, but they lead at 3-0.
Closing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys. And got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well,
we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jared Eichhoff is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new pitcher in the game, Drew Smith, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 62, Drew.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
3-1 ball game. Here comes Ryan Presley to the mound. He's making his second appearance of the season. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
He came out of his
and a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Just about set to go now. On the mound for the Reds, Wade Miley.
He's had his ups and downs in his career, as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not a...
By manager Derek Shelton. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that that'll get you a base. Swings and misses, and that'll do it. So one left for Pittsburgh. Now, and towing the slab, Tony Gonsolin. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, this guy's so elusive. Last year took the loss in one game. You talk about a walking rabbit's foot. Just unreal that the odds. And
an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Hunter Renfroe.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Fastball pretty much. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That is the inning. Reds
do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Really nice job staying up.
on the ground. Knocks it down. Feeds to second. Out there. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn to.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Reds go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Oh, that drilled him. Fires over to first. Just got him on that one. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it.
Good job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Roberto Clemente.
Drive stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Nothing.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys. Went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And out of here. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. Now, hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch. Hitting with 2 strikes.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0.
It's about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And the pitch. Got him. And 1 out now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Reds down in order. They
Roberto Clemente.
set down on the top of the 5th.
The right fielder, number 20.
Liner caught it second. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they lead it 3-0.
Strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some.
Swing and a tapper. Gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. We're through 5. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds 0. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Not too often you're going to see a sub 90-mile-per-hour whenever he wants.
And down on strikes. 1 away.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that. It's just so.
On the ground, right side. To first, and that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away.
Drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it.
Ends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around. Right? He used the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's as far as Wade Miley will go. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New arm out of the bullpen, Cody Stashak. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Cody Stashak.
Play And a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave one, but they lead at 3-0.
7th inning stretch.
A lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Right side, hard hit, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double. A little roller up along first. Helton takes it to the bag, inning over. So one left for
Right there, he was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile. With any authority.
swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and the result for that at bat, that's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the.
1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Sandberg. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back.
Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results.
Pena taking over on the mound. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 54. Felix. Pena.
Game about one's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Dave.
Just a cookie down the
Now, right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. On mound now as he will make the move. Here comes Ryan Tepera to the hill, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 52. Ryan Tepera.
perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best.
Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Joe has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Joey Gallo. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those plan to be aggressive. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it. Right here, Johnny Bench.
And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Wheels with a difference maker on that play just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got some.
Steals. Right side. Tries to reach for it, but it's through. And that one's going to get into the corner. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Batting 6. The left fielder.
And he chases that one. That's out number 2.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Well, that had better.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay throw to third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Jones makes the catch, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order.
Great job there, stepping up to the challenge. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front. Lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Well, that was an important. These guys here so close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little. It's a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Brandon Lau bops one out of here. His second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays. Out. Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dodge just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs.
Run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that is that. The Rays strand just the one. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Oh, he throws it away. And he's into second with nobody out.
Guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Hitter waits. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's about as textbook as.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that's the first out.
Oh, there he gets spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
At the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Just hope it finds a hole.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a ball popped up. That's a base hit as a run scores. Pajes fires to third, and he's in there as a run scores on the play. That's out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Patrick Corbin gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the bump, Shane Green. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 28, Shane Green.
Out to short. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Midway in inning number 7, now they turn to Yusmeiro Petit. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 39, Yusmeiro Petit.
Swings through that one. 0-1. 2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, that's the money maker, right? Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. But then here comes Jake McGee into the game, trying to protect this lead.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
To the right side. Lau collects it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run for Chris.